Hey, can you hear me okay? She bring. Hey, J601, can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Quan, what's up? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm in Starbucks. Okay, cool. And the sound is okay? Because we're on the internet. Should be good. Hey, Red Rose. All right, cool. JJ601, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. Um, I had Quan, cool. Thank you, Quan. Hey, Shebring, let me do this to you real quick. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Let me do this real quick. I think I can do it from here. Hold on. Does it not let me do it? It's tripping. Hold on. Let me go up. I'm trying to add you as a moderator. Hold on. It's not liking me right now. Hold on. I might have to do it later then because it's not doing it. I have no idea. It's tripping. Oh, here we go. About it. See if I can do it from here. Well, I'm gonna add you later. I was gonna add you on as a moderator, but for whatever reason, my it's not letting me do it. Might be this browser. All right, I'll do it later, but I'm gonna add you as a moderator, Shebring. Okay, I haven't done it yet. We'll get you on there. I was supposed to be talking to Nikki, and I did talk to her this afternoon. She was checking into the hotel. Her truck had she contacted me, which is how we got into the conversation about her being owner op, because she's on the Trucker 411 Facebook page. She contacted me in the background. She'd been inviting me to go out with her and her partner to comedy club in Arizona, but I was never in town, so I was never able to go. And we had kind of just talked on her. She's a cool sister, very cool sister. And she had been contacting me, so we ended up talking because she started having these truck issues, and she asked me because I always talk about Trucker Bill. You know, somebody 42 years in the game, if something's wrong, that's the kind of person you want to talk to. So, excuse me. I haven't added you yet because I don't know why it's not letting me do it from this browser. I might have to. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing. That's weird. Hold on, let me see. I have touch screen too, so let me see if the touch screen works. It don't like me for whatever reason right now. I ain't gonna mess with it. Um, but what she did, she had shared with me stuff about her being an owner op and stuff she was going through. But her truck ended up having where she was driving heading to Florida, and all of a sudden the lights on the truck and the windshield wipers went out. But the lights in the trailer was still working. So she had power to the trailer for their lights, and she didn't have power on the truck. So when she talked to me, I was like, that sounds like it's something electrical. I'm thinking either a fuse or some kind of electrical shortage. She said, "Did you think your truck would Bill would know?" I was like, "Let me talk to you, absolutely." So I gave her Bill's number. He actually did talk with her, and I guess he knew that there was she has a fairly new Freightliner. It's only got like 100 some thousand miles on it. She got it. She said when it had like 20 miles on it, 24 miles. It was a brand new Freightliner when she got it. It has warranty recalls on it. She did not know. So Bill told her, he says, that what you're dealing with is warranty issues and it's probably a recall. Sure enough, she contacted Freightliner and they actually told her, I knew she was a Freightliner, she was a TA. And TA was able to look up that there were recalls on it. And so she ended up getting her load to Florida because she wasn't in Florida yet. Got to Florida, dropped the load, and then we had to take it to a Freightliner dealership. When I called her, she was in the process of checking in the hotel at 12:01. I wanted to do earlier this afternoon, but I was dealing with Grumpy Smurf. So that's my nickname for my dad, Grumpy Smurf. So I was dealing with Grumpy Smurf. And when I called her, she did sound tired. So I'm presuming that baby checked in that room and I had stuff to do. And I'm presuming she went to sleep. So I'm going to see if we can schedule something with her later on. Hold on for a second. Other thing is, freaking YouTube has put this welcome to live chat on here, and it makes you click this thing, and I don't want that there, but it's okay. Um, so I'm presuming the baby is asleep, and what I will do is I'm gonna try to schedule something with her, hopefully here in the next few days. JJ, are you the one that I met at Greyhound? JJ 601. I'm trying to remember. It's a small picture, but I think so. Hey, Chicago SSBBW. I love that name. You know what? You have me cracking up yesterday. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping to get into. I'm hoping maybe I don't know how long she's gonna be down for, because I don't know exactly all the details. But she found out there's a whole bunch of recalls that she was not made aware of, and I really want you guys to hear her story because her story is interesting and something that you can really learn from. Especially those of you who want to jump into lease purchase ownership and get your own authority. You get to she gonna tell you her experience, and she even told me, she said, I got receipts, I mean, I was like, wow. And when she tells you, there's one part, I'll share this with you. She told me about, she's a reefer driver, and she told me, and I'll share this because I just thought this was, I was mind blown when she told me. There's a heavy level of responsibility the more you go down the path of ownership. If you go from lease purchase into just straight up ownership and then into authority and then brokering your own freight, it's a lot more responsibility. And the level of insurance you have to carry is extremely high. She told me about a brokered load that she had. She got the load. Her reefer trailer had the temp set properly. Hey, Dustin. Had the temperature set, and thank you for the Fiverr, I think it is. I pulled it up. I haven't really read it all, but I'm going to be looking at that, Dustin. So thank you. And I've been looking for something like that, so you really helped me out. Um, she told me that she brokered this load, had the load, didn't pay for the load. She picked it up, was delivering it back into our home state, I think, of Arizona. It was going to Albertsons. This was a load of salad, right? She picks it up wherever she's getting it at, right? All of a sudden, she gets there. The temperature on the outside of the trailer shows fine. They reject the load because the temperature on the inside of the load or trailer was wrong. So it tells me she didn't have the right sensor or whatever in there to alarm her that something's off. This baby ended up paying $2,500 deductible for this load, and her insurance had to pick up, I think she said, almost $8,000 for the loss of this load. I just was like, oh my God. She gonna get into money. She gonna get into the insurance. Um, when she got done with me, I was like, and when she starts telling you where she's at now, I guess what I really want you to see is where she's at now, how she decided to become an owner out, why she decided to go that route, why she decided to go get her own authority, how she feels about it now. So I'm really hopefully she can get on here maybe tomorrow with us or sometime in the next day or two. Like I said, I don't know how long she's down. She's in Florida right now. She lives in Arizona. There's a home in Arizona, everything. And baby's in her 30s. She's young. So, I mean, for me, young because I'm 50. She almost young to be my child. But very intelligent young lady, very articulate. Um, really like her personality, very laid back, very cool. But I talked to her, and it was what she shared with me was mind numbing. The ups, the downs of it, and it really helped me weigh in perspective a lot of things. So before you make those turns, you really need to make sure how much responsibility do you want. There was I'm not gonna mention his name, he's got a lot of ego, but there was a trucker, he and a partner of his were both talking on the route. The partner went on the route, he went on the route. And for a while I think he was brokering his freight. I remember that when he got out of brokering his freight, he went to another company, signed up with them, and decided to go reefer. He was flatbed initially. He went from flatbed to reefer. He went from on route, got tired of all the breakdowns with his truck, and then went into back to company, I think working for these people. And he found that to be satisfying. You got to find your fit. Some people, they'll get out here and they'll do very well in owner op. They'll do very well in lease purchase. I have a cousin. He's been doing lease purchase training for Swift Transportation for years now. He's doing very well. Got nice cars, nice crib, makes good money. I think he's making a good 100,000 a year. Okay, he's lease purchase trainer at Swift. He likes it. It works for him. Um, the guy who did my refresher trainer at the company, starter company I was in, he just bought a house. He went back from lease purchase. He was with them lease purchase for about I think 17 years, and now he's company and he still does training. He said he's tired of the responsibility of lease purchase. He did okay. Now he's in Arizona. He's buying a house. Her and his wife. He's the only person working. His wife is an at-home wife. He's comfortable. He moved out of California. He could buy some damn property in Arizona. I mean, if you live on the cost of Cali, it's high as hell. Arizona getting there too, but not as high as Cali. So you got to see what works for you, and that's why I want her to tell her story. Because what may work for Joe Bob, Joe Bob will come out there and buy 10 trucks and run a mini fleet and make a lot of money. Might work for him. It might not work for John Smith. John Smith may not have the temperament to where he wants to deal with the level of responsibility, trying to juggle all the balls, trying to manage people, trying to manage equipment. So it was, it's good to hear a lot of sides of the business. I'm not going to tell you to go right. I'm not going to tell you to go left. I think that you should listen to all sides and then make what I call an educated decision on what you want to do. That's one of the reasons that something for me that was big was to make sure I did a walkaway lease. I did not want to go into lease purchase where I didn't have walkaway lease. One, I want to know how the company runs. Two, I want to know if I'm a fit for the company, if the company's a fit for me. See, I see business in two sides. When you go to a company, they give you usually 90 days. They want to see how you're going to work out. But you yourself as an employee, as somebody working for a business, you need to give them 90 days. Um, I don't know about the whole house thing. She does own a house. So you could probably ask her, did she buy her house before or after? I will tell you, if you do lease purchase and your credit is questionable, lease purchase will help you build your credit. Matter of fact, very quickly, because of you're paying exorbitant payments on that trip. You're paying like seven. Hers was even more than mine. I mean, when she told me how much she was paying for her lease purchase, I could almost feel through the floor. But mine was like 760 for 2019. And like I said, my first issue was the inside of the truck had shit falling apart. Why am I paying you $760 a month? Or excuse me, a week for a truck, and I got the stereo system sounded like a tin can. Plugs was coming out. They wasn't even the plugs were coming out the freaking dashboard. If you plugged into the USB, the whole port comes out. Knobs falling off. The damn desk drawer is separating from the railing. The cabinet don't close because the latch is bad, and then they ain't even screwed in the magnet. The bed is made out of some plyboard. It was a cheap ass truck, and I'm like $760 a week. And then you have issues. You're gonna tell me you don't put chains on the truck, but then you're trying to manipulate me to drive at certain times in inclement weather when I'm telling you I don't see it safe to drive because I'm looking at the ground. Nah, we're good. God bless you. I'm out. Uh, good. But I don't know. My understanding, though, she brings is that um, once you become lease purchase after a little bit, it boosts your credit. I thought it would help you buy a house, not the other way around. But I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. Because what they do also is you have to understand they're going to show your maximum potential on what you make because you don't pay the taxes until afterwards. So that's what the mortgage company is seeing. They're seeing what you take home. Um, you have to you're paying your taxes like quarterly. So I can't tell you. I will tell you that once, like I only had like 3 checks from these people that I was with because I was only there like 3 weeks. And I'm gonna be honest, what I made there is what I would make if I had good runs at a regular company without the responsibility of lease purchase. I could make the same money as a company driver. So your take home was going to be on the low end between 1100 and 1500. You can do that as a company driver without the responsibility and let them do the maintenance of the truck and all that. And I'm not saying I don't want to do necessarily owner op. I may still want to do it. I just know that I got to find a company that's the right fit and the better and a good deal. I did not like the deal that they had, especially with the equipment I drove. Now, if it had been a Freightliner, a 2018 Freightliner, and it wasn't falling apart, I might have given them a little more time. But the more I sat there and I thought about it and then dealing with some of these other stuff, I was good. I was good. Matter of fact, somebody left a comment for me, and I think they have worked for the company. And they told me that they drove they drove their truck all the way back 500 miles to the to the to the whatever the terminal was, deadheaded 500 miles to turn that truck in. I was like, so like I said, it's good, bad, and ugly. She said, she's made great money, and then there's times when things haven't been good. And I like I said, she'll give you. I'm hopefully get her on here. Now that's the other thing. What I may be doing, because I was trying to think of how to do it. First, I was going to put her on my cell phone, and put her over speaker, or on my father's cell phone, and see if we could do it where she spoke. The problem is I got to find a good area if I do that. Um, so that we have sound, because I'm listening in here and they got music in the background, and I don't know that you'll be able to hear her very well from a cell phone to the speaker on here. What I might do is I'm going to probably give her access to the Trucker 411 YouTube page. She is on our Facebook, so she could actually do a live there. And then what I'll do is I'll put a link, the video on my page. That way y'all can just link right over to her and be right into the live, and then you can ask questions. So if you're not on the Trucker 411, if you guys can, go ahead and subscribe, because I think that's going to be the best way. And then she has her tablet and her phone with her. Once we get her logged in, then she can go ahead and answer questions, and I'll be in there too, just in the chat part like you guys are, and let her ask questions. But it's a really, like I said, I was on the phone with her a good hour or so between the issue with her truck and getting her trucker bills information, and then just talking about the ups and the downs of lease purchase, trucker ownership, and authority. It was like I said, I gotta get you gotta talk to the people on here. She said, I'll be happy to. She said, I got receipts on it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm like, I mean, it's mind blowing. And the type of money that she put out, the insurance protections that have to be out there. Um, okay, JJ61. I just realized there was a bus driver that I met. He seemed about coming in the truck, and it's a little bitty picture, and he kind of looked like him in the little picture. So I was wondering if it was the same person. But yeah, it's. I think you can do well as an owner op. I just think some people need to think it through a little bit more and plan it out very well. It's just like he's not on here, but JJ Gamer, Shy Town Trucker, when him and his wife got hit, he had just come into lease purchase. He was down for like a month and a half, waiting on parts for his truck, stuck in a hotel up in Nevada. And he's having to get loans from the company just to survive. He's purchased with SRT, and they worked with him because they liked him. They froze his payments. But what if he was at a company that wouldn't freeze the payments? What if he was at a company that wouldn't advance him the money? And then and he's then got to work to pay all that back for the downtime of something that wasn't even his fault. And then I think of people like there's a road dog truck, and I listen to Kevin Rutherford, and he does a lot of training on becoming an owner op, having your own authority, working for companies or working for companies such as Landstar, the maintenance of the truck, learning to do some of the maintenance on your own, and how much money to have set aside before you go into owner op. I know most people tell you 20 to 30,000 to set aside. And I think you even need that, even if you lease purchase, especially after what I heard with JJ. That's one of the reasons walk away lease was perfect. Because I'm like, if this don't work out, something happened, man, I can walk away, go get another job, and y'all work out whatever's going on with the truck. I don't want to get locked into a lease where you have to come out your butt with money. And I know people who are locked in. They leave, they're going to have to pay an exorbitant fee for breaking the lease contract. So They may have a beautiful truck, but they're gonna have to come out their butt, you know. But he went through some stuff. You just need to be prepared. That's one thing, and that's something that I know she's gonna stress in her conversation. But she's a homeowner as well. Um, but she talks about the different stages she went through, from company to lease to going owner op to renting her reefer to repairs on the reefer to understanding what the contractual agreements are for those repairs and warranty. Because right now she's trying to figure out, is she paying for the reefer costs and for repairs, or is this company she's leasing from? So she's got to reach back out. She's reaching out, waiting for responses from them. There's a lot. It was a wealth of knowledge talking to her. Really, really was really good information. Anyway, where y'all at in the country? See if I can do that now. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. It's not liking me. You know, I might have to update my job. I don't know why it's not liking me here. I was trying to do it here, but I guess I'll have to do it. See if it'll do it now. Yeah, it's not doing it. It's not liking me. It's trying to make you. I'll get you. I'll get it done later on. Anyway, where's everybody at? Any questions on here today? What y'all doing? You said you hear Quan. What's here? Where's here? Quan funny. I'm here. Quan, you funny. And I've been dealing with Grumpy. Oh, y'all be praying for me and my dad. That baby right there. Grumpy Smurf. He grumpy and he a damn Smurf. And I mean, he refused to cook. And he can cook. He can cook. He just don't, I don't want to. Like, oh, okay, I don't want to. You see, your government was shut down. What's going to happen when they shut down some shit? Y'all can't get no food. You ain't got no beans and rice in your house. You're going to be ass out. I refuse to cook. Then talking about he broke. Well, you broke because you're doing stuff. And just wasting money. Like him and his whole bars of soap that he throwing away. Why are you throwing away whole bars? Because I'm thinking, well, maybe he goes in the shower and forgets he got a bar in there. Bar ain't been but maybe 2 or 3 baths, and all of a sudden you open up another bar of soap. And then you have to try to open it. I was like, you lost your mind. Yeah, look, my grandma was your mother, right? His mama was a depression baby or depression person. So she washed her foil, she washed it. I said, if your mama was here, she'd kick your ass. Hey, Edie, what's up, baby? Yeah, my dad, I thought she'd kick your ass up here throwing wasting stuff. Then he gonna get certain name brand stuff. Like what he do? He want orange juice. Only want chocolate Kenner. I said, bro, it's orange juice. That orange juice sometimes be $6 to $8. I said, child, we'll get some Walmart. Especially if I'm paying for it. I said, now if you want to pay for it, I'll get you all the chocolate Kenner you want. Mr. I'm broke. Shit, it's orange juice. Only got no poison in it, gonna pour that in a glass. Why I'm at Walmart, I bought the one on clearance. I told him, I said, now if you want to go on your budget, you get what you want. Crazy. That baby, lazy as a box of rocks. Just lazy. I'm like, right now you got so much like paper, like mail. He got a grocery bag full of mail. I said, what is that? Is that bills? Are they paid? Yeah, they paid. Bro, we gonna have a shredding party. Hell, you got this thing for like 5, 10 years old. Did I tell y'all the move story when he moved out the apartment? And I don't know if I told y'all the move story. So I was kind enough. He had to move because he had a procedure he had done where scraped his prostate. And they said, well, you can't be exhorting yourself anymore. He was living upstairs. The doctor said, no, you're going to have to get something probably downstairs. So he gets another apartment complex, which is 5 minutes down the road from the one he's at, but not that far. A little bit small. So I know he's lazy. I'm nice enough. I get onto YouTube, onto Yelp, and I find a couple companies, good ratings, and move. I call and give them the numbers. I said, call these companies. I said, Monty Love. My father's name is Monty. Monty Love. You're lazy as hell. I'm just real, y'all. I'm real. I said, you're lazy as hell. You ain't gonna want to pack the apartment. Contact these people. They will come in and pack shit for you. You pay them $300, $400. They'll pack it, and then they'll move you. So he go to his church, talk to his pastor. Pastor so and so said the Reverend so and so owned a moving company. I said, really now? What's the name of that moving company? Oh, he said it's just him and his sons. I said, so it's Ghetto Moving Company. Okay. So he go, well, I'm gonna go talk to him. I was like, okay, did you call them other people? Oh, he called me. Dumb as hell. Don't listen. Don't listen. So he go and meet with this old man. The old man come and show up with his daughter. I said, his daughter? I said, what is she, a bodybuilder? And they're gonna be moving a china cabinet, like a big, tall china cabinet, down the stairs. My father's on a catheter. The daughter's trying to help, and this other old man, and then the crackhead come along. But they're the crackhead come on. You need some help? Oh yeah, come help us. I'll give you some money. I'll give you some money. Wait for it. I'm not done because that's the crazy. That's crazy, but it gets better. So he gradually moving stuff. This dumb behind. He get to the point. Idiot, no lie, no lie, girl, no lie. This dumb behind. He get to the point. They get there down the stairs. He still got a whole bunch of stuff in his apartment, right? He's gradually moving stuff, I guess, day by day, because the only thing that they paid the old man and the daughter $400 to, to move you 5 minutes down the street and lift a buffet down the stairs. I said, Monty, if you would have called the companies I told you for $400, it would have packed and moved you like I told you. But it's ghetto logic. I can't even. Oh, it's not. It gets better. So he had given the other complex the time he was supposed to be out, right? It took him so long, and he's staying at the new apartment. He go back one day to go get the rest of his stuff, or go back in and get little bitty stuff. They threw all his shit on the trash heap in front of the complex and locked the door. Only thing he got out was his, well, it was what's important to him, his suits, his TV. He left the recliner, left the bed, and he had, because he's a little boy, he got these little toy, cars that he would dream to have. He got those, and they laying in the back of his trunk. Everything else sitting on trash heap. I have no idea. I can't. Edie, I can't call it. I can't. Lazy as hell. I told him. I said, look, when you get through with the shower, if you don't want to clean it out on a regular, like I usually clean my bathroom weekly. Is how I do mine. That's how most people do. He lazy. If you don't want to clean it out weekly, I said, there's another way you can do it. I said, I went and got one of those chemical bottles at Walmart. Fill it with bleach and water. Half bleach, half water. Shake it up. Every time you got a shower, spray. Your shower stay clean for a couple of weeks. You don't have to clean but maybe twice a month. I said, do that, to keep your shower disinfected. And then he didn't even have a mat, like when you climb in, because he don't. I don't know. He don't like to walk around Walmart too much. Unless he want a movie, he don't want to go to no store. He will pay like 20, $30 for a movie, even at what's that place called? Walgreens. I said, and he does his shopping at Walgreens because he just too sorry to go to anything else. I'm gonna take you a picture of these tires because I'm gonna have to get those tires changed because I'm looking at tires. Tires are dangerous on the back of the car. He paid almost $600 for these tires on his car, right? I called around. He could have got all the tires done for probably anywhere from about $250 to $300. All four. I called several different tire companies in the area. Firestone had the best deal. I just use a discount tire. Is discount tire the only tire company in Lubbock? No. Stop being lazy. Just sit in the chair and sleep all day. How hard is it to pick up the phone and ask the questions like, these are my tire sizes? Y'all, 2-year-old boy, 2-year-old, 7-year-old boy. And it's not just because of his age. This is just who he's all his life. So the females that he was with, he always got females that handled everything. The only thing he won't do is be told he's pretty. I can't. And obviously, I'm just looking at him. Right now, his doctor, he has his own insulin, right? So they give you the vial of insulin, you draw it, and then you give yourself a stomach. Well, they have new technology where you can dial your dosage. It's a pen, it has a little needle on it. Stick it in and push a button. They got the insulin for free. If he has to pay for it at a point on his Medicare, it reaches something called, I don't even understand, it's a donut hole where he's paying like $300-$400 for this insulin, right? They'll give it to him free. He just has to use the pens. Tons of pens in the refrigerator. Won't use them because it's too complicated. It's not complicated. You just have to sit down and I said, Monty, you're the one crying about being broke. $3,200 money should not be going into the ground. But because he wants to live the way he wants to live, he's just wasting it. It's like I said, it's like dealing with a 2-year-old. So like I gotta go and talk to his doctor because I'm trying to show him how to use the pens. It didn't have the little needle part in there, so I'm gonna go in there tomorrow. Go up there and get these little needle points for him, and then we're gonna sit down and show him how to use it. Because I'm saying this is easier than you sitting up there drawing a syringe. All you do is dial how much you need, stuff it in your stomach, and push a button, and it injects you. How hard is that? Y'all have no idea. And then and the nurse said, she said he is very set in his ways. I said, no, he's asshole tendencies, which is we've been all his life. Oops. You know, it's what it is. And if these women are supposed to do everything, the sorry cousin was supposed to pick me up, who all of a sudden fell through when I was in Denton. I guess Monty wasn't supposedly feeling good. So this cousin who can drive down here, mess with women half his age, he get there and like, oh man, yeah man, we need to clean, we need to get somebody to come out here and clean up your house. I think it's two grown dudes and y'all can't go through a little 2-bedroom apartment, sweep, mop, vacuum, wash the dishes, and wipe the toilet down. So the cousin, John, contacts John's sisters, because my dad is only child, contacts his 2 sisters, and they drive from Oklahoma to clean up my dad's house, to clean their cousin's house. I said, are you for real? I said, hold on. I need to understand this. I need to understand. You got 2 cousins that had to come to your crib and clean up your crib, and y'all 2 of y'all males can't get up off your butt and wipe it and mop a floor, sweep, wash the dishes, wipe down some countertops, and clean the bathroom and vacuum. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. It's not even. It might be 600, 700 square feet. I don't even know if it's that. It's not a big apartment at all. I'm having a hard time understanding. And you lost half your stuff, so they ain't got no whole bunch to clean up. Yeah, hot mess, y'all. Hot mess. Anyway, I'm gonna see. Hopefully, Nikki will get back in touch with me. And cause yesterday she did watch this because she's on our, and she said that she would talk to y'all. So we'll see. But other than that, and then I'm supposed to start at the new company on the 25th. So I'll let you guys know how the orientation goes. And Dustin, if you're still in here, Shy is telling me that company would probably hire you. We'll talk more if you're in here, Dustin, still, um, with some of the background things that we had talked about. So we'll talk more about that. If that's something you still want to do, I know you're talking about going taking college classes, but if that's something you want to do, I don't know if they charged him. I don't know. He's so special. He had been in that complex though almost 20 years, Edie. So he had been there for a long time. He basically, when he became a minister and had some kind of epiphany supposedly, and left the woman that he was with. When he broke away from her, he went and moved in that apartment and had been there 20 years by himself. So it was utilities included, little efficient, ghetto as hell. The one he's in now is cute. It's a 55-year-old community. It's a very nice apartment complex. But, like all he does is sit in that chair and sleep all day. Sleep, get up, eat, go back to sleep. So anyway, I am not going to get off here because I do have to run over to Wally World and I need to pick up a few things because yesterday after they got done with the car, they called me and I went in right before they closed the car section. And there was a couple things that I forgot to get, and I need to get. Sometimes I have gout, and sometimes it acts up. So I need to get what's it called? Tart cherry juice because I can feel like feel a little stiff. So if y'all have any kind of like inflammation or sniffness in your knees, tart cherry juice. It'll flush your system right out and clean it all up. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna get a couple bottles because he was saying he's having some, and he's doing lemon. So he's supposed to be doing lemon, lemon water. He's too lazy to cut a lemon and squeeze the lemon in the water. So what he's getting is that concentrated lemon and pouring it. Come on, I just squeeze it in there. I don't have to cut or peel nothing. 2 year old, him and his buddy, his brother Troy, two little boys. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. But when Nikki gets ready to do this, I'll let y'all know how we're gonna do it. So what I'm probably gonna do is get her logged onto the Trucker 411. I'll do a live over here, put the link in the description box when we get ready to do it. That links you to the Trucker 411, and then you can watch the live and then ask questions that you have and listen to her. So I'm hoping that's how we do it. Otherwise, I'll try to get my dad's phone and my phone, and then we can do it that way. We can work it out because I really want you to hear her story. And then I also want you guys to be able to ask questions. Very intelligent sister. I'm very impressed. Anyway, y'all, 2 and 2, be blessed.